Hi. Um, it is 5:26 a.m. 5:26 a.m. Hi, welcome. On January 11th, 2021. It is Monday. And my name is Jarrett Earl Casey. I'm at my apartment in Midvale, Utah. Woohoo! Yay! um, sorry, sometimes it looks when I have this light a certain way, it looks like my apartment could be a background. I mean, it is in the background, but wow, I look really tall right here, but I'm not. Anyways, um, oh hi, there's a second person here, um, and they're gone. so so I had a terrible night. I went to bed at 9:30, which I think is a very proper time to go to bed. Um, and there was one man who just literally can't even, who said it's too early, you should stay up. But I went to bed anyways because I thought, no, it's not. Anyways, I woke up at 11:30 or something to screams in my mind, which my understanding, since I don't know how much longer I have here, for various reasons, what I'm hearing in my mind is that they are trying to this sounds all crazy, but they're trying to replace me with someone who's more picture perfect, so a little better looking, I think, and who's has their psychic gifts under control, where they don't just think all the time, where people can hear them. So they need people who can be good actors, and I think maybe I could be a good actor, like Robin Williams or something, or but not really. But as far as my mind goes, it's kind of wild and unruly, and I don't mean bad wild. It just is very young and in development. Um, it's very formative, if anybody understands that word. So, um, um, so, anyways, um, how convenient. Anyways, that's going on. That I was stupid to write down in my journal. This link to the YouTube video journaling that I've been doing, which I thought, because as I was journaling that day, I was getting really positive responses. They were like, "Oh my gosh, she's finally journaling! This is great. This is what we've been waiting for. Why didn't you do this sooner?" And so I was like, "Oh well, I've actually been video journaling this whole time." And then I thought, "Sure, I'll just write the link here. So if whoever I'm getting this positive response from wants to check out these video journals, that then they could get caught up." Um, and I guess someone is suggesting that that was one of the stupid things I could have ever done. So I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been saying that in my mind for 3.5 years. I mean, I know what to do. That's the hard thing. I keep telling people, hey, we need to talk in person. We need to come together. We need to embrace honesty and truth as much as we can. And even though this experience can be very far reaching and there might be certain things where you're like, we just can't, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way, there's no way, then just embrace honesty and truth as much as you can. And when it comes to those things, if people ask about them or if they come up, even in the mind, just be like, we'd love to talk about that, but we can't. We can't talk about that right now. Maybe in 10 years, maybe in 10 lifetimes, but maybe in 10 years. And then if that's the closest to truth you can get, because to your experience right now, that's the truth, then it's like, okay, that's not ideal. It's not perfect. It's not going to bring the kingdom perfectly, but it sure can help us prepare because you're at least telling the truth where you're at right now. But not a single person has spoken to me. Not a single person is telling the truth, except for me. Somewhere in time and space, I'm sure that they are. But and no, and that is how it should be. So anyways, so instead I hear all these lies and manipulations and I just have to try and filter through them and just live my life as normally as I can. Sometimes I get caught up in it because I hear the scream. When I hear the screaming, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, it's usually when I'm like trying to get to my house or to my parents' house or back down here, and they're like, you can't take the train, or only drive the car at daytime when you're going south or actually north, or like you have to walk but you can't turn around, you have to actually like make a circle, and all these, and I'm like, blah, 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 and I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm just gonna take the car, right? It's just a car. I literally talked to my mom. I'm like, Mom, I'm scared to take the car. They're screaming. I think there might be someone hurt. And she's like, had to write down on a pad of paper. She's like, Jarrett, you can drive the car. No one gets hurt. I'm like, okay, everything's fine. But so they're doing that with my sleeping because the message has been, part of the message accompanying my life has been that sleep and rest are very important in my life. They're very important to me. And they're very powerful in my life and impactful in a positive, healing way. And they accommodate teaching and rest is always good. And that's been recommunicated and reiterated time and time again. But for some reason, these people have decided, oh, if that's good, then we'll try and make it bad because we don't like him. Because we just don't like him. He's stupid. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's entitled. It's like, you're right. I am. I hold the title. So we'll try and make it bad. We'll make him scared to sleep. We'll try and make bad things happen when he sleeps so that he doesn't sleep. And then he'll be even more crazy because he's already crazy. But for some reason, people trust him. So we'll just have to make him seem really crazy. So, and those people still think they're doing what's good because they're insane. And the problem is they've gotten more people to think that way. But the truth of it still doesn't change that sleep and rest are very important. I just was telling someone yesterday that rest is also a form of action. And both are required for your highest and best expression. So, and that's true. That's true for everyone. And I know that some people have difficulty sleeping, and that their experience may still be a good and positive one, but that truth still holds. And for many of those people, they can not sleep, at least temporarily, because they are so deeply connected to people who do sleep and rest so deeply and with so much healing, who have chosen to share that with the people that they love. But it is all the more, even more important for those people to maintain and be allowed their time for sleep and rest. So, in any case, I woke up at 11:30, which was 2 hours later, and immediately I was hearing screaming, and they were like, "Now you have to get up and you have to not go back to sleep because we need to know that you are willing to sacrifice." It's like, "Okay." So, no, I'm going to go back to sleep. It's very important that I sleep and that I rest. Now, if there is an emergency 911 where I'm needed, right? You need me there present to help make decisions or to talk or to hear to hear you brief me on things or whatever, then I can not sleep for up to 72 hours. If